Hello, and thanks for joining me. I am Marina Orms, the founder of Astrology Heals at astrologyheals.com. And today I wanted to talk to you about an upcoming important astrological transit, one of many that we've had this year. And that is the winter solstice conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Many people are talking about it, and I thought I would give you my take on what it means. So we've had a year of important, if not exact conjunctions. That what's been significant and important about this year is that three planets hovering together in Capricorn within very few degrees of each other for an extended period of time. And so there's one of the things that astrologers look for is the exact moment that something happens geometrically. So when we say conjunction, we mean the coming together of two planets in the same degree of the zodiac. And the zodiac is just a circle, like a 360-degree circle that you might have learned about in geometry. So you've got a 360-degree circle, you divide that into 12 astrological signs. Each sign is 30 degrees wide, and you add that up and you have 360 degrees. So when two planets come together in the same degree, that's called a conjunction. When they are opposite each other, 180 degrees apart on that circle, that means there is an opposition. And the other one that we talk about a lot is a square, and that's when they're 90 degrees apart, so about a quarter of the way from each other around the circle. And what that translates to, if you go outside, is if you see the sun setting and the moon rising at the same time, and you think of a 360-degree circle as being what you're looking at in the sky, so 180 degrees, or half of that circle is above you, and half of that circle is below the horizon, where dips below the horizon where you can't see it, but you're seeing the top half of that circle. So when the sun is setting in the west and the moon is rising in the east, they are opposite. They're 180 degrees apart in that circle. And then when they're together, when they're conjunct or in the same degree, the moon is setting at the same time as the sun, and that is the new moon. And that's when the sun and moon are conjunct. So just a quick fun visualization for you there to help you understand what we're talking about. But when Jupiter and Saturn come together in the same degree of the zodiac, which is what's going to happen this year on December 21st, which is also the winter solstice, and the winter solstice is the day that the sun goes into Capricorn. It's the shortest day of the year. We have this coming together, this planting of a seed, or ending and beginning of a cycle of Jupiter and Saturn together. Now that falls after this year that we've had of Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto, Jupiter and Saturn coming close to each other and hovering close together within a few degrees of each other, but not exactly together. Very close to the planet Pluto, and sort of each one passing over and across Pluto, forming a conjunction with it. So in January of 2020, we had the conjunction of Saturn to Pluto. And then as the year has gone on, we've had three exact conjunctions of Pluto to, or of Jupiter to Pluto. The last one just being a few days ago in the second week of November. So we've got this energy of three planets together in Capricorn. Capricorn being the systems and structures and institutions that govern our lives. So what it is we count on, what it is we depend on, looking at how those structures both limit us and also give us something to lean on. So think about that. What is a house? A house is a structure. A house gives you a place to be. It gives you an identity. It gives you a place to live, safety, shelter. There's a lot that it gives you. But a house also limits you. It gives you a confined space. It defines it. It creates something that that you are experiencing the same way every day, approximately, right? So it takes away some of the possibilities. Once you choose a house, you're limited to that house. Now, so that's a lot of what Capricorn energy is like, and it relates to our systems and institutions that we rely on in the collective, our financial systems, our systems of justice, our educational systems, our family systems. These are all things that we have defined and described in a very specific way. And that is undergoing a process of change with Pluto moving through Capricorn. And then in 2020, you throw Saturn and Jupiter in there to pass by Pluto as Saturn and Jupiter are hanging out together. So, it sort of accelerates this process of transforming the foundational systems and structures upon which we rely and operate. And in order to do that, it has to kind of dig things up from the roots. It has to take away our comforts, right? So in come a global pandemic, in come a political breakdown, and these are things that are ultimately, in the bigger evolutionary perspective, pushing us to adapt, to grow, to put new systems and structures and institutions in place and upgrade the existing systems and structures that we have to come into a modern world, to deal with our modern situations and challenges, and better adjust to the realities of the threats that we face with globalization, with climate change. These are things that we need to grow to be able to handle. And so that growth process is what we're doing right now, and how we respond, how we treat ourselves, how we have a perspective on the problems and the solutions that are available to us. Those are all things that are within our power to drive forward in a way that serves us. So the best way you can do that is by living according to your own truth. That's the beautiful thing. When you're being authentic with yourself, in your own self-expression, when you're living your calling, when you're doing what feels good and right and true to you, you're also serving this evolutionary process for the world and the collective. And you're helping to be a positive force for creating these changes that need to happen. So, okay, so that's all the background to say that on December 21st, when we've got this conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, so Saturn goes into Aquarius from Capricorn, right? Capricorn is the sign of limitations, of structures. It's the house that limits you. Saturn goes from Capricorn into Aquarius on December 16th. And then actually, incidentally, it's on the same day that the moon goes into Aquarius. So we've got some nice Aquarian energy supporting us. And then on the December 19th, Jupiter goes from Capricorn, where it's been for the last year, into Aquarius. And then on December 21st, they join together in the very first degree of Aquarius. So, so we have this shift from a focus on pressure to change, to grow, to evolve, this discomfort feeling that we've been having throughout 2020 that's saying, okay, you know, here's the problem. What are you going to do about it? Now we're shifting into this Aquarian energy with this conjunction of these two planets is really bringing it to the forefront, because Aquarian energy is about freedom. It's about revolution. It's about rebellion, and breaking free of old molds. So breaking out of the box, thinking outside the box, accessing new ideas and new solutions, thinking more in terms of humanitarian values and causes, and possibilities for the future. So, so there's going to be more of that kind of energy coming. We have that wave to ride. It's a more progressive feeling, a more future-oriented, solutions-oriented energy that's coming our way. And at the same time, this Capricorn energy that we're in right now still is serving us. And so as we are going through the coming weeks, heading into that mid-December period and winter solstice, with the Aquarian energies coming, we still have this Capricorn energy still for another month to support us in continuing to do the inner work and the outer work of bringing change and getting clear about what we want, and getting clear, maybe thinking about it in terms of a house. You know, what if you're leaving your current house, what is the house you want to move into, and how do you vision that? How do you get clear about what's important to you, and make a list, envision it in your mind, have an imagination about what's possible. Those are the kinds of things you want to be doing now about our systems and structures and institutions for our shared experience of reality. How do we want to solve problems like climate change, like racial injustice, like political systems that are based in a past that no longer works for us? How do you want to participate and be part of that solution? And so over the next few weeks, you can continue to do this work of getting clear about who you are, what's important to you, how you want to serve this process, whether it is, you know, through your work, through volunteering or participating in your community, whatever that looks like. And of course, it means taking care of yourself as well. So because if your house looks like crap, you know, you're not you're not taking care of your house, it's not serving the things that you want to create. So take care of your house, take care of your body, take care of yourself and your own needs, and make your front yard look beautiful, make it feel beautiful to be you, to live inside your body. And as you do that, you're also creating a beautiful neighborhood for people to walk through. You're creating your own presentation of positive faith and optimism for the future, of being open to new solutions and being an active participant in creating those new solutions and implementing them. Awesome. So that's my take on the upcoming Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. I hope this has been helpful for you. I have lots more videos on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, Astrology Heals. I have a soul-based action plan for you. If you want to get ready for 2021, go check out astrologyheals.com and sign up for my video series there. It's absolutely free, and you can get support in creating your very own soul-based action plan to help you be empowered to propel yourself through 2021 to be part of creating a beautiful future. Check it out at astrologyheals.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.